Well, friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Toppers World. And today I'm going to talk about Ielts speaking. What can be done or what should be done in order to get more band in Ielts speaking? How you can manipulate your examiner, how you can get more band from him. This video is all about that. I know that number of students get nervous, get panicked when they learn that when they learn about their Ielts speaking test date. After listening reading or before listening reading, usually the Ielts speaking test take place, and at the moment they get this information, something start happening in their stomach, means they are getting a very sick feeling. So friends, in this video I am going to share with you some secret tips which will help you to overcome your nervousness, your hesitation, and moreover you also get ideas that how you can dominate the examiner and how you can snatch more band from him. So first point is, always try to relate yourself with the examiner. What does it mean? It means that you should speak such things that examiner see his own image in you. I mean to say that every person like those person who are like them. Okay, so we have a habit of looking our own image in others. So when we find that other person is like us, then we start talking, start finding him very interesting person, and we feel it's easy to talk or establish a chemistry between both of us. So same thing you can do with your examiner. And how it can be done, I just tell you certain things that you can keep in mind. First of all, when the examiner introduce himself, like he will introduce by saying his name and the country he is from. So from his name you can make the judgment that which religion this examiner belongs to. He is a Christian, he is a Muslim, he is a Sikh or Hindu. Or you can also little bit make judgment from his features, that is he North Indian, South Indian, or he is a foreigner. So the biggest difference is gender difference, male or female. And suppose you are a male student and you get a female examiner, and you know that ladies like dresses, jewelry, fashion. Although examiners are very intelligent persons and very wise and experienced persons, but still they are human and they have all those instincts that a normal human being is having. And I have heard from many students, sir, when I went for Ielts speaking and examiners started talking things in a very informal way about my bangles, about my dress, or about my culture. So these things often happen, and you can take the advantage of such a situation, and you try. What you need to do, you make a judgment that which religion he belongs to, and after that when you will give your presentation or answer your questions, you need to make certain things like, how can I praise this person, his culture, his religion, his style of talking, style of wearing. So these things you can make. You need to be little bit smart in this regard. For example, the examiner asks you like, what is your favorite color? So instead of saying that my favorite color is red or pink, you should say that the same color that examiner wearing, t-shirt, shirt, or any kind of dress. So you can add that. Suppose examiner is wearing blue shirt, then you can say, yeah, my favorite color is blue, because in blue color the man looks very handsome, as you are looking so handsome and charming in this dress. So this is kind of a bit flattering, but it's acceptable in normal life. So you need not to worry about that examiner will mind this or take objection of this. This is not going to happen at all. If examiner is a Christian, then you talk about some Christianity lifestyle or churches. Like you can talk about, like, my favorite historical building is Catholic Church in Goa. I went there, I saw that building was amazingly beautiful. Its internal decoration, architecture, structure, design, you can talk about those things and definitely it will impress the examiner. Second thing, when you talk about other religion than your own, so it gives a person a feeling that you are a person who is a secular and who is not orthodox about his own religion. Okay, then another point is like age of the examiner. If examiner is 50, in his 50s or 60s, so you should try to speak such a content that will admire, that there is a praise for old age people. Like you can talk that I like to talk in my free time with the senior citizens or the people who are above my age, as they are having a lot of experience, and talking to them is always advantageous, that we are able to learn lots of things from them. So in this way you can do little bit buttering to the examiner. Next thing is try to speak bit louder than examiner with giving wide expressions, and so that examiner need not to make many efforts to listen you. If you are talking loud, you will definitely will make a difference of one band. One thing guys, I want to make you clear that the students who get 6 band and students who get 7 band, there is not a difference of content, there is a difference of voice quality, difference of volume. So always speak impressively in a loud volume and having a right kind of posture when you are sitting in front of examiner. Means that your shoulder should be wide enough and you have a chin, your chin should be bit up, you should sit like a soldier's. Okay, and extend your answers, have an eye to eye contact and have a smile. Although you will be wearing mask, but smile is still visible, it is visible from your eyes even. So examiner will be get impressed by these things, and he or she will definitely. And the opposite gender is also a very catching thing in exam time. Suppose you are a female student and you get examiner, a male examiner, then you have to manipulate this thing in your advantage. Like you should praise males, or if you say that if the examiner asks you, suppose who your best friend, so instead of saying any female, you can say that you can talk about any male person as my best friend, as male people male are having more understanding. Please don't mind this here. I have no any kind of prejudice against women. I just telling you that how you can take advantage of opposite gender, and it affects. It is it has been seen that when opposite gender is sitting, they take more interest in each other's talk. You have to establish a chemistry between you and your examiner. Okay, the next thing is you have to find out that how you can praise the examiner in your talks. Okay, so next thing I would like to say that in speaking time, you do not get panic when you get the questions. You need to extend the answers in 2, 3, 4 sentences if you are talking about the part 1. And in case of cue card, suppose there is a cue card and you think that I have no idea about this. For example, speak about a questionnaire that you attempted recently and you don't know what is the questionnaire. Okay, so it is a big problem, but you can overcome this. Like the points would be there: when you did this, where you did it, how you solved it, how you felt. Okay, you can work smartly. You should speak in such a way with having such kind of bold expressions that examiner should not be able to know that you don't know what a questionnaire is. So you can say that I have attempted questionnaire many times. Here I would like to speak about one questionnaire I solved or one questionnaire I attempted a couple of days ago, and in that questionnaire there were some questions. Okay, questionnaire means questions and I solved questions. If you don't know even questionnaire means questions, you can simply say that that was very interesting, I enjoyed solving it, and I gave my opinion, I gave my suggestions. So in this way there are so many things that you can talk. When, where, why, how, you can add in your answers. Okay, So next thing is part 3. Like in part 3, discussion questions are there. Now you need to extend answers further, like in 10 sentences, 11, 12 sentences, and you please don't mind when examiner will ask you why. Many students complain that examiner asks many times why. That is his responsibility. He wants to get more English out of you, so don't worry about why. And important thing is, I have seen that many students talk typical cultural things, like as suppose the examiner asks you like which is your favorite dish. So there are so many dishes in Punjab which we don't find English names, and they are difficult to explain for us. And for example, if you start saying that my favorite dish is methi ki burji, so this looks very odd. You don't know the English of methi, you don't know the English of burji, so you shouldn't use this. You should talk any other dish which is already English dish and it's commonly eaten in Punjab or commonly eaten in India. Like as you can talk that my favorite dish is salads, I like fruit salads, or my favorite dish is omelette, or I like to eat chicken curry. So they are the English words, so you need not to make many efforts later on to explain what that is. Even the examiner will be able to easily understand all these things. So last thing is that be positive throughout the speaking, and that's one important thing I left. Many students reach the examiner venue 30 minutes before, 40 minutes before. This is really very disadvantageous for you. More you reach earlier, the more pressure you will get over there, because you will see some students coming out of the rooms after attending their speaking, and their faces at that time are pale faces, because due to nervousness or they were sweating, and some of them went upstairs, then came downstairs bit tired. And if you ask them, okay, which topic the examiner asked you, so they will not be able to answer you at that time, because they are still having that stress. So you should, if you will talk to them about their cue cards, that will make you more panicked and negative. Just reach there 5-6 minutes before this actual speaking test. Okay, so that will make you positive. Moreover, when you reach the exam center, before that you should listen some English music, listen some English motivational YouTube videos. That will be an added advantage, that will make your mindset already in English. So thank you for watching video, and I hope that these tips will work for you. Thank you.